For not the last time this year, it's 3 Up, 3 Down, presented by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. It's with Greg Bedard. Enjoy the game with the original triple distilled, triple blended, and triple cast matured Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, because when it's game time, it's Tully time. Please drink responsibly. Who's your number one star for the Patriots this season, Greg?
Keon White. I thought he there's not much to choose from on this team.
It's the wrong answer. Go
ahead. All
ahead.
right, but he was one of the few bright spots for most of the season. Yeah, he went down a little bit at the end of the season. Sounds like there were some issues there with him and the coaches and all that. But I thought that pound for pound, position by position, he was the best player on the Patriots this season.
Christian Gonzalez was the guy, that year 2 jump that everyone talks about. And I know he missed much of year 1, but I thought it was tangible with him. It was clear. To me, they have a legit corner.
Murray,
corner.
Your thoughts on Christian Gonzalez as the number one star?
Yeah, I got no beef with this. And there's no tone.
Have you given up the Christian Gonzalez thing?
He's good. He is. He's one of the founding.
Has he given up the tone?
He's good. Is he like Patrick Surtain? No, but he's good. He's really good. He's one of the the building blocks you have with this team. Him and the quarterback. That's it. What else you want?
We can debate whether that was without tone or not.
James T. Murray. The T is for tepid.
Second star there, Greg.
Gonzalez. Look, he's really good, but this outcry about how there was some basically capital offense because he didn't make the AFC Pro Bowl. Look, there's a lot of good corners in the league. And this is what happens when you're on a crap bag team and your defense is 30th against pass and DVOA. Now, a lot of that's because they had no pass rush, and all the scheming that Maye and Covington said that they were going to do this season completely failed. But I thought Trent McDuffie, who was also left off, deserved a spot much more than Gonzalez. His time's coming. Now was not the time.
I love McDuffie. He's good. I went with Hunter Henry. I thought Hunter Henry had a good, solid year all the way around. And to me, he was like he and Austin Hooper, but Hooper's the second of the two. So Henry, to me, I would keep him. I think Henry's a legit keep.
Third star.
Hunter Henry. I thought he was really good throughout the year. His run blocking, he showed a lot more with that. I also think Hooper was really good this year. One of the few good free agent signings that they had. But I thought Henry all the way around, I could see him really developing a rapport with Maye that's really good going forward, but that's another position where they're going to have to get younger.
So I stretched a little here. I went Marcus Jones. I thought Marcus Jones, all in all, had a good year. Is he perfect in coverage? No, because he's little. But in the slot, he's fine. He can tackle. He's fearless. He's an excellent return guy.
I was going to say, he's a good return guy.
Yes, excellent. And they started to use him on offense as the year went on. I thought beginning to end, he was one of their better players.
3 down, number one dud for the Patriots in 2024.
Number one dud, and this is how I'm going to phrase this. This player did the most damage to the 2024 Patriots. It was Chukwuekorfor. Him bailing, and even he was my lowest graded Patriot, even in the time that he played.
He played for 2 minutes?
Yeah, he didn't play for very long. He was horrible. He quit on the team, left him screwed at least one tackle spot. That signing, that decision, Chooks himself, totally torpedoed this season for having any chance of somewhat success.
Played 2 minutes, 35 negative plays.
Thank you, Bill. Yeah.
I went Ramondre Stevenson, 7 fumbles. What he was supposed to be the offense. He was supposed to be the nucleus of it. He was a complete negative. And you'll see a common theme in the 3 guys I have. Go ahead.
Number 2, Greg.
Kyle Duggar. He was, he was pretty good the first half of the season. Second half of the season, he was just absolutely brutal. I think he was responsible for more touchdowns than anybody else on the defense. I know he was playing hurt and all that stuff, and I appreciate the toughness, and I'm sure he's going to have some sort of postseason surgery and be better next year, but woof, that was a bad second half of the season.
Michael Onwenu. Got the biggest contract on the team. Showed up looking like one of our sales guys, for crying out loud. He played better at the end of the season. But the fact of the matter is, he was part of the problem on the offensive line for at least half the year.
Showed up like one of our sales guys. Are you saying there's some weight problems back there?
I'm just saying there might be.
3rd down there, Greg.
So I'm not going with a big name on this, but City So. This is a guy who at times last year looked like he was going to be the starter and come back and be the starter at left guard, and just completely nothing from him this year. Talk about a regression. I mean, he went from potential look like a starter to he might not even be on this roster by the time they get around to things next year.
Duggar, I'm with Greg on this. And you'll notice that I went for the guys who got the contracts. Like, you were supposed to be centerpieces and reliable players on this team. That was the whole point. You were supposed to lead, provide the glue, the stability. I don't think any of them did.
Where's Drake Maye on this list?
He's close, I would say.
On the up list or the down list?
He's on the up list.
Yeah, I had him just off the up list, but he made enough. Sorry, go ahead, Greg, you go first.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, because Jimmy asked me.
Jimmy, is he on your up or down list?
He's on my down list. He might be neutral, actually. He's not the quarterback you think he is.
Okay, we'll get back to Jimmy on this coming up. But he sniffed the up list for you, Greg. Why?
Yeah, I mean, just because I think he's shown enough in the talent, and the turnover thing is bad, and I think he'll grow out of it. He'll learn from it. But he graded out slightly better for me. I had him on the season. I had 115 plus plays, 105 minus plays. I will say, I had him. He is second on the team in sacks allowed with 12. He was responsible for about 45, 50 quarterback pressure.
So plus 10. Jimmy, what did you have him for on the season net?
I want to defer to Greg on this one because Greg actually watches the film. He has a more neutral eye. I was more emotional during the season, so my plus minus was way out of whack. I think I had him in real time at plus 60.
Greg, what was Mac Jones' rookie year?
I can go back and look at that. I will in the break.
So to me, Maye,
I think Mac's going to grade out higher for sure.
I mean, given that I thought he wasn't even going to get on the field, or that he might not until late. So given that he got in early and played, he's definitely a plus. There's no question about it. But I also think it never really took another big jump after he played 3 or 4 games.
Yeah, my dime store analysis would be I just wish it translated to some wins. For all intents and purposes.
1-9.
Yeah, basically 1-9. He's going to get on his Pro Football Reference, and he's got 3 wins because they won 2 of the games he started and didn't finish. So, which is going to be misleading in the early going here. For all intents and purposes, he won 1 of his 10 starts.
The Bears.
I mean, it's amazing to me that Mac Jones had like more real wins this season with the Jaguars than Drake Maye did, and it just seems it's so weird because I don't think it doesn't mean anything to me, but it's just so weird that Drake Maye wins 1 game, Jacoby Brissett wins 2. Joe Milton wins a game. I mean, why can't they win when Drake May's out there?
I don't know. It's a story for this offseason.
Because he turns it over.
If you like that clip, check out more videos from Felger Mazz here. For more Patriots analysis and opinion, hit this playlist. And for all the latest from the Sports Hub, download the app at 985thesportshub.com.